Hi everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I hope this finds you well. So let's begin just by an explanation of what happened yesterday in the channeling. So let's begin by the name. She presents herself as Miriam. The name Miriam comes from Egypt, which is Mir, that means love, and also evolved in the Hebrew languages, that is Mir and Yam. Mir meaning light, like the stars, and Yam meaning sea. So the star or the light of the sea, also called that the Stella Maris, a name for the Divine Mother. Well, that's the origin of the name. So the first time that I felt this energy that I was expressing yesterday was in August 2015, the day when I received the information of the I Am and what I was supposed to do and what we are doing now. So her presence was kind of saying what we were supposed to do. To be honest, I had no idea. I couldn't understand anything about what she was explaining. It was too explain it, and so I had to read the comments of people and also to ask some friends. What do you think it is? What do you think she wanted to say? And we were trying to figure out what was the message. So this is what I'm going to share next, what we think. First of all, as she said, there was 3 times 3. You will see the second blue moon. So basically this means that 3 times 3 is 9 months. So 9 months, it's like a birth, like the process of gestation, giving birth. Okay, and she said 3 times 3. This means that 3 seasons from now, which is 9 months, 3, and again 3, which is the third moon. So the third moon, so 3 times 3 is 3 seasons, will be the blue moon. And it's the second one during this project, because the first one was October 31, this month, this past week, and the next one will be August 22nd, 2021. So she was referring to that date. One of the other things that she said is about what I was watching, what she showed me was like the field of the planet with all these grids like this, the strings. It was kind of caught in the middle, and them were divided and start to break. So what she said is that there will be big solar storms that will harm the planet, and what we have to do is to hold it in balance by singing, creating again the strings. So we protect the planet, the mother. The other thing she said was that some people will lose their being if they don't do it correctly. And to lose their being, it means to lose the center. So maybe some of the changes, the magnetical changes or something, will create some kind of chaos and problems inside the people that create conflicts, losing their balance. So basically what she said in Spanish, in English we have many different words to say what she said, but in Spanish all the sentence that she said all about one word, which is cordis. Cordis means heart in Latin, the heart. So she said all that I'm going to say in English, they in Spanish, they have all the same root, which is heart. Okay. So is remember that we had an agreement, and the agreement was to tune according to the heart. Okay, that's what would be. So remember that we had an agreement according to the heart that we have to tune ourselves in order to weave, to sew, okay, a tissue. Okay, all those words, all those words with, did you hear in English? I repeat it in any case. The sentence, all the sentence that was in Spanish, you can see it with one only origin of the word, which is cordis, the heart. Yeah. She said, remember that we have an agreement to weave the network according to the chords, to tune the heart. That's what she said. Just saying, chording, chord. It all goes back to the heart. Everything is heart. That's the message. So the message that she said to shine like stars in its blue veil, it was related that we to shine like stars ourselves in balance in the blue pearl, which is the planet. So shining from the planet towards the cosmos. And it reminds me the veil of the Guadalupe Virgin in Mexico. So it's kind of like that. So just to remind you that that it's not a Christian code. It's a human code that comes from way long back in history. There were many divinities with the blue veil and the stars on the blue skin. So there are many different beings that represented the mother like that. It's not just precisely Christian, and they all represented the mother, Earth. So basically, what I'm going to explain now, I understood talking with my friends today because I had no idea what she meant with this until I spoke with them and I got clarified. And it's about that basically what she said is that we have to be aligned in our chord. The August 22nd, 2021. And I will explain what it means to be aligned in the chord. So there are some people that were sharing that the blue moon is in 2023, but no, it's you have another one, of course. But there are two ways how to call blue moon is after the seasons or in the calendar. So there are two different ways how you mention these moons. And she was talking about 3 seasons. So it's about seasons, not calendar. Okay, so these 3 seasons, the August 22nd is the third moon after 3 seasons. What it means to be in balance with the chord. So remember, a chord in music is 3 notes that are related to each other and they sound perfectly, harmoniously. So we have also these 3 notes that must be aligned, that we call spirit, soul, and body. So what we have to do in order to sound correctly is to have balance in these 3. Have balance here in the center, in the heart. So it's not about how you sing, it's about how is your instrument, if it's according or not, according to the chord of the heart. And if you ask, how can I do it? Well, we are doing it every day. That's why we're doing this. We are doing this since August 4th this year, and we will be doing this until August 4th next year. before the dates that she said. This is why through all these alignments that we are doing, we are working every week with the mental, the emotional, the physical, mind, the spirit, the soul, and the body every month in different constellations. So we are preparing for that. So our goal is to be in perfect balance for whatever happens in that moon. So, but in order to find that axis, we have to be very responsible with what we are working each day. So it doesn't matter what exactly could happen that month or that date. What really matters is that in that month, we begin with the Kundalini path, with the path through the spine of Earth. So we should be very responsible and in our axis, so we can work perfectly with the Kundalini of the whole planet. So now that we have spoken about the message that we received yesterday, I would like to clarify this about what we are doing here. Even if some people maybe is taking these alignments for themselves and to grow within, which is, of course, something very important. The reason why I'm doing this here and why we are here every day at the same time, doing exactly the same, is because we're getting ready. We are preparing ourselves to accomplish a mission. So that's why we have to be responsible with what we do, with how we take these alignments. Because besides this is maybe helpful for your own life, this is for everyone, for the entire planet. One of the things that I want to share now that we are talking about everything and that this is our mission, what we are doing now, is to be very sincere, very honest with all of you about how I feel about all this, about doing this mission. And basically, I just want to share with you that that I don't really do this here, talking every day with all of you, sharing what I have with all of you, because I love to share with humans, or because I don't know, I love to talk with people and so on. No, I have to be very honest. I rather not do this. If it would be for my personality, I would be in another place with plants, animals, and some friends, but not much people, just a few. And because I'm not a very people person, so I'm not doing this here because of you. I'm willing to share with you. I am doing this for the planet, for the planet, the Earth, because I came to this world because of Earth. But humans, we are the neurons of Earth. So if you want to speak with the planet, you have to speak with people. You have to talk with humans. And that's why you have to become also human. And I am a human. So so I talk to you because by talking to you, I'm talking to the Earth, because each one of you is a neuron. And by sharing my talks, I know that the Earth is listening. So I feel myself very responsible for whatever I could share here. And I also would like to share this responsibility with you. In what are you sharing that information to? In what are you sharing that? How are you sharing it? So basically, we are neurons of the planet, and we have come to this world to raise the awareness, the consciousness of this planet. But to do that, the neurons must also bring that information, must make synapses. So this is our mission, to reconnect the mind of the world. And this is why so many people, we are doing this. So this is also the thing that I wanted to share, to be honest, because what we are doing here, we're not doing it just by ourselves. Even if we are sharing information that goes beyond the universe, beyond the earth, beyond the dimensions, to understand that even existence doesn't really matter as we think. Everything that we are sharing here is to allow ourselves to be in balance, to be in balance, to be here for Earth, because our goal now is Earth. So that's why I wanted to be honest with this, because sometimes maybe we can think that I am doing this, or we are doing this all together because we want to understand the universe, we want to learn, we want to do many things for ourselves to understand the cosmos. But I'm not doing this because of that. I am not doing this because we are working for ourselves, or because I want to share what I have within. Is basically, I'm doing this because with you, with me, all together, we amplified the way in which the earth is listening. So that's why we have to be responsible with what we are doing every day. So this is why I just wanted to say that what we are doing here is not just to try to solve our own questions or to talk about different topics because we just want to learn. We are doing this, and everything that I explained basically is to try to help ourselves to balance, to work plentifully as neurons for Earth, because we are Earth. We all choose to be humans. And that's why we are humans, to work for that, to be the neurons of awareness. So another thing that I want to say is that if there is people here that still believe that we are controlled or manipulated by other beings in other dimensions, and that we are being used to do this mission, this purpose. So first of all, I would tell to those people to open your mind a little bit and try to transform yourself to understand that it's not like this, that there is nothing to escape from. And if you are here believing that and not willing to change, so you're free to go and to clean the energy so we can still work freely. So another thing, to be honest, is that I consider myself a very free person because I was able to remember my void. So I feel very free, and everything that I do is because I'm willing to do it, and I feel free to do it. And I work in what I do. I work with the matrix, with the network, with the planet, with this physical reality, trying to make it evolve. So just to make it clear, if you are here to try to find a way to escape the system, to enlighten yourself, so this is not the path. Maybe it can help you, but the work we are doing together is not for that. So sorry. Maybe another time. And what I wanted to share all this also because sometimes even if we think that we know where we're going, what really happened is that we are very lost. One of the things that we are talking today is related to the ankles, the feet, and how what is our destiny. So one of the main parts to understand about our destinies is perdition, to get lost in that path. And basically sometimes to get lost in the path is one of the things that the universe is expecting for us to do. The reason why to get lost is basically like a gift for the universe is because usually everything that we do, all the paths that we take, and the destinies that we draw for ourselves, they are more related to what we desire than what it really is. So this is why throughout our lives we designed so many paths and so many destinies for ourselves, and the universe gives us a gift, a present, which is perdition, to get lost. And basically to get lost is like a gift, because it's the moment when we realize that everything that we have created, every destiny that we have designed for ourselves, was just an idea, but it was not the truth. This is why you may know this very important statement that says, to get found, first you have to be lost. So basically during our life we have so many things we are attached to that we don't really allow ourselves to get really lost, because we are afraid to be lost. So we attach so much to the things that we don't allow ourselves to lose ourselves in order to find the right within. So this is why life takes us into crisis, so we can lose everything. And when we lose everything, we don't have anything else to be attached to. So suddenly we have no point of reference in life, and we have to start all over again. So basically when you leave that crisis, you lose all the external point of reference. You have nothing to refer to, so the only way is in. So the only point of reference is yourself. This is how you find yourself, by losing all the point of reference from the outside. So each one of you, each one of us, myself, we all have a point of reference that we call our north, our destiny, our goals, our wills. We know where we're going to go. We kind of have an idea of what we want to do according to our desires. So, but all of us have only one point of reference that we share, which is the core of the planet. So in order to connect with the planet, what we have to do is to stop projecting that point of reference for yourself. So this takes us to the process of detachment from what we are willing to do in order to connect with what the whole is willing to do. So the image, the idea that we have to understand, that we usually mistake, is when someone speaks about detachment, it's like if we are talking about leaving things behind, like it doesn't matter all that. And if I say you have to go to the center, or you have to find the center of all the things, and you have to detach of all the other things in order to go to the core. Imagine if I say that I am the core, that you have to leave everything for me because I am in the center. It doesn't work like that, because according to culture and religion, we are used to think that when someone says you have to detach from the things in order to find the spirit, to go to the center, if that person says I am the center, a lot of people will think, oh, I have to leave everything and follow this person. And it's not like that. That's a mistake that we make, because in our culture we did it like this many times. What it really means to detach things is not to leave things behind, is to recognize that you are not living for things, that you are yourself, and you have to go to the core, and through the core you get the power to do what you wish with the things around. Is to take your own power by connecting with the power of everyone. And that is what perdition means. To lose all the external point of reference in order to rely on your own and unique point of reference, which is inside, within. So this is why we need to get lost in our lives, in order to find the unique point of reference, which is one. So when you find that point of reference within, you suddenly realize that you are everything, that you're connected to everything. So you are not here to work for the planet or to heal humanity, or we are not here for that. We are here because planet and humans is us, because we are all one. So I am not here for them. I'm here because of myself. So being coherent with myself is all that I have to do. And myself is everyone. The vibration for today is nyo. Nyo, 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 nyo. The statement for today is, I am the expansion of every possibility. The code for today is the third dimension. Depth is the direct manifestation of the Trinity. This way, the third dimension projects itself in three spatial directions that we call high, wide, and depth, and three temporal ones that we call future, present, and past. Materializes all patterns from the second dimension and ideas from the first dimension in a world ruled by the inevitable laws of time and space limitations. And begin to move my shoulders softly. Relax all the tension. I let all the weight fall down, focusing only in my breathing. I perceive all the light that surrounds me, penetrating the skin towards the core of my body. feel the light within and the light outside becoming one, brighter and brighter. For I am, I am. I am the higher self that goes down to my body, going through the crown, the third eye, throat, heart, plexus, sacrum, root, knees, ankles. From the light and awareness of the I am within, I manifest my intention. I desire to get lost in order to find myself. Take a deep breath and feel the I am going towards the I am of the earth, going out from your feet to the soil, roots, stones and rocks, through the crust, feeling the heat of the magma and the pressure as you go deeper and deeper towards the iron core of the world. Take a deep breath and become aware of your perdition, that there is no point where to go, there is no north for you, there is only the inside, the only destiny. I become aware that each moment in my life that I have been lost is exactly the same moment when I found myself. I give to that the power that it deserves, and I expand this consciousness through the body of earth. I am the expansion of every possibility. I am the expansion of every possibility. I am the expansion of all possibilities. Donde me he perdido, where I was lost, there I found myself. In the shadows, I saw the light. Along the path, I found my steps. In the lies of existence, there I saw the truth. For everything that I projected outside lives within. I am the light. I am the truth. I am the path. I am the destiny. You are being prepared. It doesn't matter time or space. The only thing that here matters is to know. And in the wisdom to light the will for love. Doesn't matter the time, it only matters the intention. Intention takes you to awareness of responsibility, coherence, it's primordial for you to shut up your mind and voice and listen to the beat of your heart, for what is for you an emotion, for us is a clock. Tick, tack. Tick, tack. Maybe for some dimensions, this is a game. But here, it isn't. Tick, tack. The time has come. Tick, tack. Take a deep breath. And I stretch the body, bringing this consciousness, this awareness through each part of it. So, don't think, don't ask. Just go to the heartbeat. That's it. Thank you for being there, and see you tomorrow, as always, at the same time.